Hello. I am happy to be here. Exciting day. This collection that I am presenting today is so special. It is from one lifelong collector, and I have the great honor and privilege of being able to offer it to you guys through one of the best estate sale companies here in Las Vegas, which is Silver Lining Estates. I want to thank them for allowing me to do this and promoting this over on their site as well. So this is a beautiful collection. We have some Haskell, we have some Native American, we have Art Deco, we have some really incredible pieces. And I didn't get pictures of everything. So you guys are going to be the first to see these pieces until I get the pictures up on the website, but I didn't want to delay. I just wanted to get it to you. I am also pushing buttons by myself today. Chelsea's on the road. She's headed here to Vegas. So I am in charge of the buttons. Many of you got your text that probably just went out right about now. And if you want to get those text messages when I go live, you just text Danny to 929-566-4243. That's 929-56 niche or niche or however you like to say it. As long as you spell it right, it's all good. So let's see, what else am I supposed to be pushing buttons on? Let me check over in the chat here. Let me see who's here. Oh my goodness. I am streaming both to my channel and to NSN today because I didn't want anybody to miss out on any of this. Thank you for noticing the haircut. Yes, I finally did it. I usually do this length, once a year. I will just go in and cut it off. And so today was the day. Today was the day. Thank you. I love the support because it's always a little anxiety ridden when you make a big change, but the big event is coming up next week. So I wanted to try to look my best. And then I went and broke a nail. Like, I haven't broken a nail for months. And a few days before I'm going to a big event, I broke it. I broke the thumbnail. Darn it. Like, what do you do? What do you do? I will go get it repaired. Not that I have time to go get it repaired, but I will go get it repaired. It's all good. It's all good. So yeah, I mean, some fabulous things. We're gonna have some fun. I have some things that I didn't even get priced yet. So we're gonna do some make offer stuff, and who knows what fun and surprises I'll throw into the mix. All of the items are living. Yeah, let me find it. Where is it? It's here somewhere. There it is. All the items live. Oh, and it's in the wrong spot. Why is it in the wrong spot? Okay, let me figure out how to fix that. I don't remember how to, where do I put that? How do I get that over in a different spot? Is it here? No, it's not one of these. It's not one of those. It's not one of those. Chelsea, are you in the chat? How do I move that? How do I do that? It's not supposed to be right there. Shoot. I don't remember how. QR codes. Wait, it's here. It's a setting. I remember it's a set. I think I found it. Boom. There we go. Whew, I found it. We want them big. We want you to be able to see that large picture and the QR code. Yeah, thank you. I found it. So all the items live at the nicheladyshop.com, and you can get there by scanning that QR code over there. If you don't know how to scan a QR code, and don't feel bad if you don't, it was something I didn't know how to do till somebody taught me. But you go to your phone and you go to your camera, and then you hover. I'm hovering. Just make sure it's working. Oh no, you can't be in video mode. You have to actually be in picture mode. Yeah. So then it'll come up with this little link, and voila, it will take you right there where you need to go. We will also put traditional links over in the chat as well. Now, they should populate everywhere. They should. It should be okay. I think it's working again now. Sometimes they don't, but hopefully all is working well today. If you are watching on Facebook, or if you are watching on the Niche Lady channel, I do invite you to come over and join the chat over on the Niche Shopping Network, because that is where we are 90% of the time. Every once in a while, I will stream over on my channel. But this, like, if you're seeing this and you're liking this and you don't want to miss these, make sure you're coming over to the Niche Shopping Network. That is where all of the shows run. Okay. I think I covered the things. Now, because I'm a little bit on my own today, bear with me. This could be interesting. Oh, the other thing I'm going to do, if you forget that it's the nicheLadyShop.com, I have the option of putting this right up here in the corner. There it is. So that QR code is going to stay right up there in the corner, so you can see it. Yeah, I'll have to hop back and forth between the chat and my putting up things. This is where it gets a little interesting. Oh, also, if you were with me on my live unboxing last night and you placed an order, I still have about 6 orders that haven't been claimed. So we're on the deadline, because I said I was going to give it 24 hours before I offered them to someone else. So if you were one of those people who has not come over and purchased your item, they are on the Niche Lady Shop. I did have them on the front page up until about 15 minutes ago, because I needed the things from the sale to be front and center. But if you just search for your YouTube name, they're going to come up. Or you might be able to search for like a word in the item that you were purchasing, but it's probably easiest if you just search your name as it appears on YouTube, because that's what we put in. We put the item and then we put for and who it was for. So those are all over there waiting for you. Okay, let's kick this off. Where's my standby? Let me get a couple of things that are going to be important for this little endeavor today. Oh yeah. Before I show you a piece of jewelry, I don't have these in the shop yet, but we have one Easter Bunny turtle. We have 2 Easter Bunny turtle. Look at their fuzzy. We have 3 Easter Bunny turtles, and someone requested a police officer turtle. So these are going to be up tonight, hopefully, if I get my picture box thing figured out. Is that a frog? No, that's my Timmy the turtle. It's an Annalee. I think he's a turtle. He's Timmy. He's got his little original tag. He's from 2000, the year 2000. Gotta have an Annalee turtle if you collect turtles, right? He's not for sale. He's my little guy. He's like, Jiminy Cricket for others. I have Timmy. I have Timmy. Okay. Now, here's where it gets tricky for me, because I have to go and find these things that are not in alphabetical order. So bear with me. I'm going to show you this beautiful jasper ring. I did test for silver. If it says sterling silver in the title, that means I have tested it to be sterling silver. This is leopard skin jasper. You know what? I know I have the size, but I don't have the size in front. Well, we'll just put it on the sizer. It is a beautiful jasper. Look at that. Look at those spots. This stuff took a lot of research. The collector did give me some notes, but then I had to kind of fine tune some things. But look how thick and beautiful that is put together. That is all sterling silver, and it is a size. Oh, you know, I'm going to toggle back to the chat so I can see you guys. It is a size 7. It's like a perfect size 7 too on my little guy here. And it's big. Like, here, let me put it on my finger so you can get an idea of how large that ring is. It is gorgeous. Beautiful chunk of jasper and sterling. Oh yes, all my jewelry, shipping's included. So there's what you see is what you pay. There's nothing additional for shipping. And I also cover your sales tax. All right, I don't want to put that on my ring holder because I might need it. So what I'm having to do is everything is logged in little baggies here with like what it is. And I have to keep this all very organized because it's not my stuff. It belongs to someone else. So I don't want any accidentalists. So this ring, oh yeah, and I have to take those back off. Oh, I was cold in here last night. I've got the heater up high and I might roast. I might have to go adjust that. Okay, this next ring is, now this is interesting. It's not marked, but I have found it as Free People. I've also found it as Turkish. So there you go. It is lapis and coral. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, where are you? Oh, it's here. It's here. There we go. It is a size 6. Size 6. And it's a pretty substantial ring. It's funny. I'm not a size 6, so I can't even put it on my finger on that one, at least here. I'll pretend like it fits on that hand. But look, that is another large statement type ring there. And it kind of folds around your finger, which is really cool. And the base metal is a brass. You can see it there. And it is vintage. All right, so we got that. Also, the cool thing about Shopify, which is where all of our hosts have their stores hosted, there is a plan there. If you use ShopPay, you can spread payments out into 3 payments. I've got all the rings on top, so I'm trying to show something other than a ring, and then we'll go back and forth from rings. And so we have some beautiful rings, but we have some beautiful everything else too. But I had all the rings on top because I was testing all the silver and I was getting the sizes on all of them. Okay, let's jump right into a Haskell. Oh, I have to remember to take those down. I have a Miriam Haskell bracelet. Okay, some of the prices have been set by the owner of the jewelry. So I know a couple of these might seem a little high, and they might be. Oh, what is going on? Okay, trying to figure this out. But what will happen is over the next several weeks, you'll see some adjustments. So if something is too high right now, if it's still available in a few weeks, stay tuned because you might be able to snag it for a song. Let me see. Did I get this one listed? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. So this is a triple strand her classic Haskell pearl cabochon in the middle. It is a signed piece right there. A little bit of wear due to age, but an absolutely gorgeous piece that has the clasp. The clasp has, it's got the safety chain here, so it's not going to fall off even if your little clasp were to break. You've got your safety chain. It's going to hold it on. Guys, I'm sweating. What did I turn my heater up to? I was really cold last night while I was in here working. And now I'm like, oh my, I am going to melt. I am going to have to go turn that down. The clasp is very strong. It's very good shape with the clasp. And I did find I found my bracelet sizer. It was on the floor. I should have known it was on the floor. So it is about a 6.5. It's a 6.5. So standard is about a 7. So it's a little smaller than your standard bracelet size. That is one of several beautiful pieces of Haskell that we have tonight. Oh, I love this piece. Now, I didn't know the brand Original by Robert. Did you guys know about that? Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Nope, not that one yet. So there's several pieces that are Original by Robert. How do you find the live on the Niche Shopping Network? If you just go over to Niche, you can actually go to nicheshoppingnetwork.com and it takes you right to the channel, and it should be right there showing that we're live right now. Oh, Susan, I'm sorry you're not feeling good. That's a bummer. It is allergy season here on the West Coast. I know you guys are still trying to thaw out on the East Coast and up north, but we have had rain and wind and pollen. And I, who doesn't have very many problems with allergies, have been suffering a little bit. So it's a thing. It's a thing right now. It's the weather thing. Oh, let me get caught up. Let me get caught up. I don't want to miss any questions. Yes, Chelsea is on her way to the Boss Reseller Remix, which starts we have a meet and greet on Monday night, and then the actual conference starts on Tuesday. And Niche Shopping Network is a sponsor this year. So if you are coming to the conference, make sure that you come up and say hi and enter our big raffle that we're doing for lots of goodies. Lots of goodies. Cold and flu season raging in Washington State right now. Blah. You know, a lot of that is because we're in the house with the heaters and it dries the membranes in our nasal passages so that they can't do their job and keep the bugs out. So that's one of the things I look, because I have to like protect my immune system so hard, is keep your nose moist. Keep your nose moist. Run a humidifier in your house. Keep yourself some moisture, which helps your own body fight off the things that get introduced to it. Yes. You did not find me live. Well, I'm live there right now. Right now I'm live. Indeed, indeed. So you have to go to the main, like if you just search YouTube, this is weird. If you just search YouTube for Niche Shopping Network, it's going to give you a list of replay shows. So if you want to get to what's live, and this is going to be, give it like 3 days, folks. That's going to be fixed. Just say that. We got that. We got it covered. But for now, through the weekend, you just have to go to the page directly. Right to the page, and then it'll show. Yep. You guys, you're so sweet. Thank you. Making me feel good. Okay, let's go back to Original by Robert. Look at this piece. There we go. There we got some focus. Look at this. Is it missing a... No, I did not see it was missing a stone. Okay, that like bums me out, and it must. Okay, I'm going to adjust the price on this because it is missing. Now that would be an easy little stone to find and replace. So I missed that when I listed it, but look how gorgeous this piece is, truly. And it is signed on the back right there. Original by Robert. It's just a really beautiful piece. Let me find the QR. Actually, before I find the QR code, I'm going to fix this. I'm going to fix this. Well, I'm not going to fix the pin. I'm going to fix the price. I'm just pushing all the buttons today. Original by Robert. Where are you? Original by Robert. Photo brooch. There it is. Edit. Yes, I want to edit you. What? Why didn't you let me do that? Don't you love technology? Stand by, please. Actually, I think what we're going to do. Here's what we're going to do. Here's what we're going to do. Nope, that's the wrong one. Darn it. I have some others. I have some. Oh my goodness. Because I have others, I'm having trouble finding the right one. There it is. Okay. This was listed for $125. It's missing two. Oh, Lord have mercy. It's missing two stones. I swear I must have been listing in the dark last night. Okay. We'll tell you what. If those stones are replaced, this is a $125 piece. So here's what we're going to do. Here's what we're going to do. Let me put the picture of it up on the screen. We're going to do a make offer on this. If anybody's interested, I would need to start it at 50 though. I will start it at 50. That is less than half price. And then if you are someone who can just replace those little stones in there, and they're just round stones, they're not, they're not anything too fancy. If you replace those stones, you've got a $125 piece. So $50 make offer in the chat if anybody would like to rescue this piece. Mom's late. Mom, I showed off the turtles you made. I did indeed. So $50 on the original by Robert photo brooch. It just needs two little stones replaced and it'll be good as new. And they're just round. So not difficult at all. Anyone interested? Yes, pixie dust. I have had lunch at the Ritz earrings. I'm so drawn to them. I love the quirky, odd stuff. So they catch my eye. But unfortunately, most people, are able to research and see what they're worth. So I don't usually find them at like a price that I can do at reseller price. But I do find them. Especially like at the antique malls. All right. No interest in this little guy at $50. Going. All right. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. For those on the replay, I am just changing the price on the actual listing to $50 right now. It's changed. And I'm also noting that it is missing two stones. Okay. So I just updated the listing, even though it doesn't reflect here. I updated the listing. You can go snag that for $50 if you want. Fix it up, sell it for $125. It was a little green one, and then it was a little orange one. Yes. Okay. All right. If you're just joining, I am pushing all the buttons myself today. So I'm a little slower than usual because I have some gorgeous Weiss. I have some beautiful Weiss pieces. I already sold one, but these are gorgeous Weiss earrings. Oops, I don't want to use that. I'm going to use this one. These are clip-ons, and they're so cute. They're like in the shape of little flowers. Okay, I'm going to hold them up while I go find the QR code for you. There we go. Oh, there we go. There they are. So they are Weiss and they are signed. Let's see if we can get, me and webcams do not get along. There we go. See how it looks like a little, like a daisy flower? I love that. And on the back, they are signed. Beautiful condition. No missing stones on these. They're just absolutely gorgeous. And they go with, I'll show you. Do I have it here? Yes, I'll show you the Weiss pin that already sold. I have another one of these. So don't worry if you absolutely loved this one. There will be another one. But I already sold that one. But see, like their items are just made to just complement each other. Wait. 70 there on Monday? This coming Monday is supposed to be. I don't know what it's supposed to be here on Monday. I hope the weather's good because I have friends coming to town and I want the weather to be spectacular for them. Oops, wait. I'm pushing buttons I don't mean to push. Yes, Weiss is a gorgeous brand. Yes, very, very highly sought after by collectors. Oh, Patty, it is always a conspiracy, isn't it? Let's do a pretty little, I believe, Navajo ring. It is coral. It is just classic. It's a small size. It did test as sterling. Here it is. It's a 5.5. 5.5 is actually like a really good size. A lot of people can wear a 5.5 on one finger or another. There it is. It's got a nice band. I don't believe this one is signed. I'm going to double check in the light here. No, it's an unsigned silver, which is pretty typical for older Native American jewelry. A lot of it did not get signed, but look at the little details on that. Do they call it like shadow box design? It's just a really, really pretty little ring. The patina channel frames the stone, right? Yeah. And that's what they mean for it to do, like a little shadow box, for sure. Yes. Okay. Maybe I have to remember to toggle like back and forth between the chat and the stuff and the things. You grew up in Chicago? I only saw the first part of that. You grew up? Why? Nobody should ever grow up. We should not grow up. We should just stay childlike forever. Just kidding. Okay. This is not a designer that I was familiar with. And I could not verify what the collector told me this was. She called this a Ted Lapidus bracelet. I did not list it as that because I could not verify that. Now I saw some similar, but the ones I saw that were his were signed, and this is not signed. Therefore, I did not feel comfortable calling it that. This seems like an older piece. Look, you've got your spring ring with the safety chain and all these little panels. I believe is Damascene. Is that how you say it? I'm probably totally messing that up. Victorian, very old prong set. Oh, okay. I'm getting I'm getting some help behind the scenes here. I'm not going to say that I coming up with this on my own. So I do have help on the back here. Okay, here it is. So I called it a Damascene style panel bracelet, probably Victorian. Yes. So it is antique. Yes, I am not an expert. I do not claim to be an expert. It will take me many years to be an expert on jewelry. It's just not what I know a lot. I know how to find info and I know the right people to ask, but expert I am not. But it's an absolutely beautiful piece. It was really hard to take pictures of that looked good. So you'll see in the listing, like it's just kind of laying out because what do you do? And it measures, oh, it's a large bracelet too. It measures as a 7 3/4. So see on the jewelry sizer there where it comes to 7 3/4. So there you go. Put you back in your baggie. But I don't know why she had Ted Lapidus on that, but it's not Ted. See, some of these things I had to override the what was on the baggies. It was a labor of love, for sure, a labor of love. Hello, Meep. Oh, they do look like little quilt squares. Oh, you guys are talking about never growing up. Yes. I don't recommend it. Growing up is not for the faint of heart. Okay. This has got to be one of the coolest things I've seen in a long time. It's a compact, but it's not just any compact. See how it looks like a camera case? They actually call it a camera case compact. It's got, I don't know if you can see the tortoise shell coming through on the sides, the deep red tortoise shell. And then this is petty point. But check this out. This is for your lipstick right here. And then when we open it up, ta-da! You have a whole little manicure set in here, which comes out. It's on its own little floof. And then you've got the almost like the hologram interior to this. Is that not the coolest thing? Yep, everything is over at the Niche Lady shop. Let me put up the link for this one. Stand by, stand by. We will get the link up. One moment. Got to find it. Yes, this one. There it is. There it is. Shipping is included. I didn't test this with a black light. I do some of my listing, part of it from home, part of it from here. I have been like running around like a chicken with my head cut off lately. Oh yeah, that glows. That glows. Of course it does. I would expect nothing less of something this age. That is definitely 100 years old. Maybe more. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful, unique piece. I don't think I've ever seen one like that. I honestly, in all of my years, I've not seen such a cool set. Okay. Okay. Let me just check in over here with the chat. Oh, thank you. Now if I could just feel 10 years younger. Oops. How did that get on there? That's not supposed to get off of there. We already looked at you. This is why. This is why we have a producer. Because I kind of suck at pushing the buttons all by myself. Okay. Now, this piece, I need a white. I have to borrow this bust here. I have to bring it here. This piece is cool. Now, it was told to me that it was Scottish Celtic. It is red and green, and every one of these moves. Like they're fluid and they're teardrop shaped, and they're really cool. They're glass, definitely glass. Let me get it to be a little bit more uniform on here so you can see what that looks like. Here we go. So this is what it looks like. So red and green glass. I could not verify that it was Scottish. It does have a lobster claw. And I know those pieces tend to not be quite as old as those with a spring clasp. Someone can correct me if I'm wrong on that. Let me find it. Here we go. So I have just called it a glass teardrop beaded necklace because that's what I know about it. Indeed. It's always best to have somebody helping run the technical. There we go. I can just hide behind it. I'll just hide behind it here. Okay, so Carolyn is telling me that it's distracting to have my other rings on. What is the general consensus? I always get told if you're selling jewelry, wear your jewelry. So we'll see. We'll see what the consensus is. Is it distracting? Oh, the puppies at the estate sale. Oh my gosh. And they were for sale too. They yes, but no, I did not. I won't purchase a puppy. I will only rescue. I'll rescue. That's where my heart is. That is all I will do. You go to the link, Cheryl. You just go to the link. If you want to purchase something, you just go to the item. It's available for purchase. It's not an auction. These items are for sale at the price you see on the screen, unless I say, we're going to battle this one or we're going to do like a make offer here. Yes. Okay. Consensus is it's not distracting unless I'm putting like a ring on. So maybe that's what she was referring to as me like showing a ring while I'm wearing the rings. Anyway, this is a cool piece. I probably have this a little underpriced. These beads do look really old to me. I didn't see if they glow. No glow. No glow to the beads. Oh, wait. Oh, take that back. Some of the green ones glow. Not all, but some. Isn't that interesting? Some of them do glow. So there you go. I'm not sure what that means, but that is what I know about this piece. Oh yeah, everything's for sale. Yep, this is actually a live sale. Yesterday was an unboxing. Today is the live sale. That's why we put it right there on the screen. And this is how I do my live sales normally is I already have the items listed for you to purchase. This is why we put the picture up with the QR code and the link in the chat. So boom, easy peasy. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, as they say. Okay, she meant when I was showing rings. Okay. I will remember that. Maybe I can like remove them one hand or something when I'm showing a ring. I can do that. Always like to check though. I don't want to do something that the masses don't like. All right, I have a pretty bracelet. This is inlaid. I'm not sure. I think it's shell. I think it's dyed shell. Okay, I'm pretty sure this is dyed shell in all of the different colors. It is a bangle. And it's a mixed metals. I don't know if you can see a little bit of the variation of the color in like the little braiding edge. Probably made in India. It's just brass on the inside, no marks. And let me get you the link. It's here. There it is. Boom. Oh, dyed bone. Okay, she said it was dyed bone. Let me see. I'm going to take a loop to it. I will tell you momentarily. Oh, yeah, it's totally bone. Oh, yeah. Okay, so it's dyed bone, not shell. Oh, that's interesting. Do you know how you can tell bone if you look closely at it? So bone is like a living material, if you will. And so bone is not going to be like just plain. You're going to have little channels where blood vessels ran through. So when you look under a loop, you're going to see like little channels if it's bone. Versus like ivory has like a I could see it when I'm talking. What's the word? Is it herringbone? Is that the word I'm looking for? To it? Crosshatch. Crosshatch. That's the word for ivory. Crosshatch for ivory, channels for bone. And then shell would be smooth. Shell wouldn't have any channels. It would just be smooth. Might have some little, little like points and things in it, but it's not going to have channels. So that's how you tell the difference. Yep. Thank you, Lulu. I don't know if I'm ready for another dog yet. My heart's not ready. I'm going to trust God, and when the time is right, that dog will present itself. That's how Cora came into the picture, because I think that was the prep, because I'd be completely lost if I didn't have Cora, like completely lost. So Cora coming into our life a year ago is kind of my assurance that we're being taken care of. And he already knows, when the next dog is going to need us, and we're going to need it. And that's just going to happen. So that's what I'm waiting for. Thank you, Diane. Yeah. It's like we knew with Cora. Like, I just knew with Cora. And it was a situation where he needed to find her a home, and we had a home to give her. Okay, I'm going to get the big bust. Oh, see, I'm not taking stuff off the screen in a timely fashion. Here we go. This piece is so cool. And it is marked nickel silver Bell, which I believe is Bell Industries is what I found. Okay. So it's long. Okay, I'll just let it hang. We'll let her hang. I'll get a measurement for you. I don't think I have a measurement of this in the listing. But it's Bell Industries, I believe, is who makes it. And it is nickel silver. Bell Trading. There we go. Nickel silver. And it's this cool eagle with turquoise. And then there you can see the mark. There is a picture of the mark. Also, there we go. Nickel silver bell. Super cool, like 70s piece. And it's long. That's a long chain. There's no clasp on this chain. It is just meant to loop over your... Who moved the tape measure? There we go. It is 29 inches of chain, and the pendant is 2 3/4 inches long by 1 3/4 inches wide at its widest point. So there you go. Look, I'm going to remember. Boom. Take it down, Danny. Take it down. Take it down. Take it down, down. I don't know anything about Bell Trading. So if you know anything about Bell Trading, I'd love to learn. Yeah, I remember it took you a while. You had lucky a long time, Mom. Yep. You know, it's what we do. We get so attached, so attached. Oh, welcome, Linda Young. I'm glad you found me. And Silver Lining Estate Sales in the house. Hello, hello. Thank you again for letting me showcase this awesome jewelry. All right. Here is another of the original by Robert. I kind of gave you a little sneak peek of this one. This one has a very Haskell look. And I'm wondering, were they around at the same time? Because it's, you know, the Haskell pearl kind of look, but yet not. Like he's got his own little twist on it. But it is that look of, you know, kind of the faux pearl. And now I'm going to look closely at this one because I missed on that last one that it was missing a stone. No stones missing, but it's got a little bit of verdigris that'll have to be cleaned off of this one. It's starting to turn a little green in a couple of places. See that a lot in this older jewelry, but it is a pin pendant as well on this one. Look at that construction. How cool is that? Let me find this one. Now, okay, it's right there. Like I found the last one after pulling this one up several times because this one wanted to come up. But there it is. A beautiful, beautiful piece. I'm going to say what, 1940s? It feels very 1940s to me. Maybe a little older. Seems like that construction is pretty reminiscent of that era. Focus camera. Look at that. Look at all that little filigree. Yeah, it could be a little earlier, maybe 30s. Super cool, very collectible piece that you can wear as a necklace because it's got the pendant already built into it, or as a pin. See, and I wore black today just because I knew I was going to be showing off jewelry. All right. Look at that. Getting in some flow. Okay, I'm going to remove my ring so I can show another ring. Do this right. This is an incredible ring. This is like one of the coolest things I've ever seen. You ready for it? I'm going to put it on because it fits me. Look at this. It's so mod. It is crazy cool. And that is onyx. Oh, okay. Original by Robert was started in 1942. Yeah, 40s. Sweet. Let me find this and pull it up for you to go look at all the pictures. This ring is so cool. Let me find it. Where are you? It is a S. Palu, made in Spain. It is all sterling and onyx. That is quite a bit of sterling because that is solid. It is solid. It is not hollow. And the band, look at the size of the band. Like that's a super comfortable ring to wear. I love it. Oh no. Okay. It almost got stuck. I guess I'm wearing it forever. Oh my goodness. You break it, you buy it, Danny. It is a size 5. Size 5. But you could size this very easily. There is a lot of silver there to size this. The mark, yes, I don't know if I'll be able to show it. I think we got a picture of it, but it is, let's see if we can get the lighting just right. Let's see. Is that coming through yet? You can see there, it is marked. It's fully marked on the inside there. Dum, dum, dum. There it is. Pretty much a one of a kind. I dare you to find this ring out there. And the other cool thing is, what a great ring to put on a torque and wear as a pendant. Look at that. Just wear it as a pendant. If you don't want to wear it as a ring, take your ring off. And yeah, I know I've got this other one on. Let's move this other one. Now this other one's distracting. But yeah, you could just wear that as a pendant as well. How cool would that be too? Fun ring and super collectible as well. So modernist, mid-century, outstanding piece of jewelry. And also keep in mind, you can split your payments into 4 payments with Shopify Pay, which I know really helps if you want one of these more expensive pieces. Oh, we were talking about work, the 4-letter word. Conversation starter ring. Yeah, for sure. You could hurt somebody with that ring, right? Yeah. Knuckle duster. I like that. No, it does not open up. What is your favorite silver jewelry cleaner? I don't clean the silver jewelry. I don't do it. I leave patina on for whoever buys it because some people like the patina and you can always polish it off, but you can't put it back on, as easy. So I just leave those pieces. Torque the ring. Yes. Okay. All right. I'll leave this hand ring free so we can show rings. Let's see what we've got. I'm pulling things out of the box. I'm literally pulling things. I'm like cat in the hat. Let's pull it out of the box here. I got another pair of Weiss, beautiful Weiss rhinestones. Let me put them on the holder here. These are your just classic little flame rhinestone look. There we go. There are your Weiss. There's the backs. Signed, of course. I think that might be rhodium plated on the back. Let me find our listing on these. One moment. Where are you? Where are you, little Weiss earrings? See, in a perfect world, I would have had everything lined up, ready to go. Wait, is it these? Let's see. It is. They're just laying on their side for the picture. Yes. So they're laying on their side in the picture, but this is how they are meant to clip on, kind of like go up your earlobe. Awesome, pretty earrings. I heard clip-ons are making a big comeback too because less people want to get their ears poked. Like Jordan's so afraid of needles. She's like, yeah, no tattoo. Nope, no pierced ears. Okay, we've got a beautiful vintage Liz Claiborne. And this one's a stunner. Okay, I'm looking at these closely before I show them to you guys. You know what? I'm going to take the Presidium to this one really quick and see if she used real stones in this because, man, they look good. If they're not real, they look good. But I think they're just glass. Little, yeah. They're made to look like garnet. And there's some cat's eye in there. And then the little ones are purple and yellow to look like amethyst. And there's a lot of elements going on in this. A lot of elements. It's beautiful. There we go. You can see a picture with it holding still. It is marked with the LC for Liz Claiborne right up there at the top. Vintage Liz Claiborne. Okay, who can Google it real quick? When did Liz Claiborne start making jewelry? Because I feel like it goes back a hot minute. 70s, 80s, or earlier. It's so weird to, it doesn't seem like that long ago when, like, 70s, 80s. If you grew up in the 70s or 80s, and that was like your prime of life kind of time, it's like, it doesn't seem like it was that long ago. Like it's weird. I don't know. Who's with me? It's weird, right? It's just a weird feeling that we're now in 2025. I remember when we were all bracing ourselves for all the computers of the world to end in the year 2000. And that was 25 years ago. Like, what? So crazy. Liz Claiborne, 1990 for Liz Claiborne. Liz Claiborne. All right. Let's go with a Navajo ring. This one's beautiful. Oh, you don't fit on that finger. I'm going to put you on this finger. So this is turquoise and coral, very thick, heavy silver. I did test this one. It does test as silver. Stunning piece. And you can see that it is handmade. Like, there's no doubt about it. This is a handcrafted piece. There is the back. I will get you the link here momentarily. Hold that up and try to get the link at the same time. See how multi-taskalocious I am. I had to laugh. I did cheat and go to Taco Bell today. And I got to say, the girl was good. She was good, man. She didn't like even falter between taking my card. I heard her taking another order, and she was quick. Like, a lot of them can't do it that quick. And she handed me back my card, and she finished up that order, and then she's handing me my stuff, and she greeted me and said, like, "Have a great day." I'm like, wow, she's good. It was seamless. So you could wear it either with the coral up or the coral down. Either way, beautiful, beautiful quality Navajo ring there. All right. Liz Claiborne started in 1976. See, I felt like it had like a 70s vibe. That's cool to know. Cool to know. You remember when chat rooms were just typing, nothing like a live stream? Yeah. Yeah. So let's see. It's back in the late 90s when Yahoo Groups was like the go-to social media, right? Yahoo Groups. I started a group called Fold Watch. Is Yahoo Group still a thing? Like, do they still exist? I don't even know. But I started a group called Fold Watch because I bred horses. And if you breed horses, you know that you are up all night long sometimes waiting and watching. So I started this group for all of us all over the country who were up all night waiting for our foals to give birth. And then it became like announcements and following babies, first steps and all this stuff. I had one of the #1 Yahoo groups. I grew that. And then of course I got out of the horse business. So I left the group in the hands of other people. So I don't even know if that carried on, but yeah, it was just typing. You couldn't share pictures. Like, you couldn't do any of that stuff. All right, look at this beautiful. Now this was written down as Victorian revival, and I'm going to tell you, I think it's Victorian. I don't think there's any revival about it. From everything I found, this is genuine Victorian. Here it's kind of a clamper, but it's got an old hinge. See how, old, not hinge, old closure. See how that pops in there. So not like your traditional clampers now. And it's got a little looseness to it. It's not super tight. Does have the safety chain. Did somebody already snag this one? It is the Winard. Yes. Let's pull it up. Let me find it. Now, I will tell you, I will not be able to make it look all fancy and show sold, because people don't know. Chelsea does that on the back end. But thank you. Yes, it is 1/20th, 12 karat gold filled. And it's absolutely a stunner. Congratulations to whoever grabbed that. Beautiful, beautiful piece. Indeed, indeed. Okay. Oh, how about a little Givenchy? I like saying that name. Givenchy. French, right? Because I'm saying it kind of like with a French accent. So I'm hoping it's French. Hold on. Let's get these on the little holder here. They're gorgeous. They're so Art Deco. Oh my gosh. Look at the shape of these. Black and clear crystal. Art Deco, geometric, gorgeousness. There is your mark on the back right there. Specifically, it says Givenchy and something really small. Paris, New York. Paris, New York. Givenchy, Paris, New York. Let me find these. Where are you? Where are you? There we go. There they are. Absolute stunners, stunners. Let's see. I have to go back and catch up on the chat here real quick while we're showing these. 21-hour drive. That's a long drive. Ooh. And I was debating, I have to go to Texas. And I was kind of thinking about driving, because if I drive and I have a car, I could thrift my way to Texas and home. You know what I'm saying? Like this whole packing stuff in a suitcase or mailing it home, like that's for the birds. I want to be able to shop. So I'm debating if I could manage that. The hardest part is leaving all the animals in the care. I mean, the kids are great, don't get me wrong, but I hate leaving that responsibility on them for too long of a time. But they're really good at it. Yeah. Dog face. Do you see dog faces in them? Oh, now that you say it, I see it. I see the dog faces you're seeing in those. You could see dog faces, indeed. If we could, there we go. True. They're really beautiful. Really beautiful earrings. Good brand to pick up too. Very, very good collectible brand that holds its value. Some things hold their value, some things don't. Those hold their value. I've got another beautiful compact. Oh my gosh. This one is a stunner. This is abalone. Might just be mother of pearl. So the difference between abalone and mother of pearl. Abalone, of course, is a specific mollusk shell with a very, very vibrant, beautiful lining. So in and of itself, it is the jewelry. Mother of pearl can be either oyster or clam. And this is what the lining of that looks like. And I have, here's my little clam shell back here, my little oyster shell back here. So this is the material that's called mother of pearl, is when they take, after they remove the meat and the pearls, it's this part then that is used to make jewelry and called mother of pearl. Those were the pearls that stuck to the shell and didn't come off. I think they call those blister pearls, but you can never, like, you can't take those off of there. Yeah, blister pearls. So anyway, so this, oh, see, I got the Givenchy still up there. I'm like, I go over to read the chat and I fall down on the job. Can't take me anywhere. Let me find this beautiful piece. There we go. Now, the other cool thing about this little piece right here is it is marked Where is it marked? Wait, it's here. I didn't make it up. I know I saw it. There it is. It is made in Italy. Made in Italy, right there. Very thick. They use a very thick piece of shell in there. Now, it's not perfect. This is old. This is 100 years old all day long. And I actually really love the fact that this wasn't like kept pristine somewhere. Like this was some woman's daily compact. Like she probably kept her powder because powder was like a big thing. You had to powder your face often. So some woman used this in her daily life to hold her things. This would make a really cool business card holder, wouldn't it? Like it's the right size, would hold just enough. Like how fancy would you be? Pull that out of your purse and go, oh, let me get you my card. Especially if you're like an antique dealer. How fun would that be? All right, there. I remembered this time. I don't want to drive. It's the most boring drive to Texas. Nothing out there. That's true. There really isn't. I've made that drive before, but thank you for reminding me. There really is nothing on the way to Texas. There really isn't. I made that drive pulling a 26-foot trailer full of goats going to Nashville. Because in the goat world, you have national shows. And of course, you have to drive your livestock there. So me and a friend went together with my dog. I had a dog named Buster at the time. And Buster made the trip. And it was like a big joke because my friend's name was Debbie. And we would make stops. And this is funnier if you know me. But I am not known for like health foods. Let's just put it that way. I'm kind of I'm better now. But this was like 15 years ago, maybe a little longer than that. So I was known for the Doritos and the candy. And like, I ate really bad. This was pre-diagnosis of my digestive issues. So she was a very healthy girl, is a very healthy girl. And so we'd make these stops and she's picking up, fresh fruits and vegetables and such things. But she also loved sardines, like straight out of the can, which to me is just wild. I can't even fathom. But she would eat the sardines out of the can and then let my dog lick all the juices out of the can. By the end of that trip, she was Buster's best friend. Buster loved that woman. It was really a fun trip. Funny trip. Okay, we have another original by Roberts, but this one is a necklace. You get it on the bust here for you. It's kind of a fancy little thing here. So this is the clasp, but I feel like it's made to wear on the side. It's not meant to be hidden. You could hide it and then just wear it as a double strand necklace if you wanted to. I mean, traditional there. You could do that. But then you also have that option of wearing it with that piece showing. So it's a little close up. It almost looks like little pineapples and roses, doesn't it? That's what I see. Pineapples or pine cones. Or like pine cones and roses or snowballs, whatever you want to call it. But they're very textured, very cool. Let me pull that up, get you a link. It's here, I promise. I wish this thing would alphabetize, like just put it in alphabetical order for me. There we go. So, and in case you don't know, Original by Roberts is very, very high-end collectible. The market has held up well for it. Let me show you the mark. It's on the back of the clasp here. There you go. You can see all the things there. And then this would be one of those pieces you could also attach like a brooch to. which I don't have one. I don't have one handy. No, I don't have. Of course, I'm probably going to pull one out of the box next, but you just put it on the end here, and then you have yourself something with a pendant as well. Beautiful, beautiful piece. Alrighty then. What do we have next? How about another ring? Let's do another ring. All right. This is where I think I have the identification of this correct. Let me put a black light on it real quick. That was one of my tests I needed to do. Oh, yeah. Oh, boy. So this was identified by the consignor as butterscotch amber. Oh, Robert, go away. There you go. You tell me. I think it is, but it's an egg yolk butterscotch amber. Let's see if we can get some focus here. Focus is going to be important. There we go. It does glow. It is set in sterling silver. There is the back. Now, see this? You see this crack on the back here? That does not go through to the front of the ring. It is only showing on the back. It's a very, very well-made ring. And it is sterling. Is it marked sterling? This is another one of those pieces that is not marked, but I did test it. It did test as sterling silver. Yeah, it's not marked. Egg yolk or white Baltic amber. Yeah, such a cool piece. Oh, see, this is the part. This is the part where you need multiple hands. And there we go. Boom. So there it is. And it is a size. I know I have it in the listing, but I will give you a refresher on it. Size. See, it's one of those like a little tiny bit over a 6. Oh, I did find the mark too. Little bit over a 6, like a hair over 6. So it's like a big 6. Slightly over a 6. Very unusual. I had to question it because I have not seen that color of amber. But fairly certain we have that identification because the collector did say it, and it's got all the qualities of amber. Yeah, it was marked on the outside. Yep. Oh, you threw your amber away, Ava? No. That hurts my heart. The stuff with the bugs in it is worth even more. Oh, my goodness. Elle Rothweiler, you're the best. Thank you for doing that. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Nettie. That's so bummer. We have but this one life to live, and we're reminded of it often. A lot of times we're reminded of it with somebody else passing. And then it's like, whew. Okay, I'm checking. I'm just making sure. No missing stones. Gosh, this is a beautiful piece. This is a stunner. Look at that. It's got this beautiful green. It's going to focus. I promise it's going to focus in just a second. I'm going to make it. Oh, come on. There we go. Look at that beautiful green faceted rhinestones. Don't know who makes this one, but you can see the prong set. Gosh darn, missing 2 stones. Just noticed that. I'm going to go make an adjustment on this one. Going to make an adjustment on this one because I did not realize that. Stand by. What did I call this one? I just called it a brooch. I I called it a smoky. It's not smoky. It's green. Like they're green. They looked smoky from the pictures. So let me update this. I had it at 65. What do you guys think? What's fair for missing 2 stones? I got to make a decision on the fly here. Should I knock 20 bucks off and make it 45? I will do that. We'll make it 45. Save. Okay. So now the price you're going to see in the QR code does not reflect that I just went over and made that change. So it's actually $45. They're probably Austrian crystal. It's a very high quality piece. Here's the back. Looks like rhodium plated, not signed. There is your closure. Beautiful piece. It's now $45 over in the shop. $45 because it is missing a couple of stones. I did update the listing with that too, just to be safe. Okay, what did I do? I just moved this and now where did I? There you are. Okay. I'm going to sleep good tonight. Let me tell you. I want to get to some of the pieces that don't have pictures because just in case we don't get to everything, I want to make sure these all, you guys are getting the first opportunity to buy these and see what they look like. Like they're listed, but there's no picture. So you get to see the pictures first. I mean, you get to see the thing first. So this one, I think you're really going to like. Let me put it on. I've got to put it on the black bust because it's white. It is Howlite. And it is this amazing carved elephant Howlite. Get my face. My face is out of there. It'll focus. Oh, come on. Oh, goodness gracious. Come on. Problem is, I can't see what I'm doing if I hide my face. Okay. So he is all, wow. He's not showing as good as I thought he would show. There you go. There you can see him. Trunk up. Good luck. All of the beads are Howlite. Every single bead is carved Howlite with the veining. They look like marble the way they're done. So Howlite a lot of times is dyed and used in a lot of jewelry because it's so versatile. Let me find this one. Oh boy, now I got to find it by just the title. This could be fun. Where are you? Here it is. Found it. There we go. Let me get you a measurement on that guy. He is 30 inches long. And of course, he is meant to be worn going down the side. That is how it is constructed so that your elephant lays right here. And the rest is beads. If you wanted to just have a plain Howlite necklace, you could put your elephant in the back and just have beads. You could do that. And you could put him up a little higher, put him a little lower, however you wanted to wear him. But you guys get first peek at him. Pictures will probably not get in there until late tomorrow. I have a new light box coming in the morning. Thank you, Amazon. Well, I'm sorry. I don't know what I'd do without Amazon and their like next morning delivery for some of these things. It's so needed for somebody like me. It's like, help me. I have something that is broken and it can't get up. Oh my goodness. Okay, here is a stunning set. This is Monet. Oops, let me take our elephant down. There we go. Really good way to display store brooches is on a cushion. It's easier to choose one to wear too. That is a good idea. All right, this is some really cool old Monet. I was amazed how well this does. And it's so sexy too. So, it's missing. Oh my goodness. Totally missed that. It's missing. It's missing one of its things. Ugh. See, it's live. I don't pre-script this. Okay. So this definitely is going to need a price adjustment. Stand by. It comes with a matching bracelet as well. So, I mean, you could take the one off of the bracelet. Do these come off? I feel like they come off. I feel like I'm not going to mess with it too much. I feel like that you could take that off of there, or you could readjust these to be even. But here is the clasp on that. And the Monet mark is on the back of the little guys, right? Of course, upside down because I got it to focus. I am going to go adjust the price on this because I am just now seeing it does have a missing piece. Sometimes my listing procedure does not serve me well because Rachel takes the pictures for me. And then I do the final listings from the pictures. And if she missed showing me something, then that does affect. Okay. So if this had been perfect, it was $275. I'm going to lower this down to $200. We're going to knock $75 off of this set because the bracelet is worth close to that. So yeah, there's lots of things you could do with it. So I'm going to make it super doable here. I'm not going to confuse you. I'm going to adjust this as well. What did I say? 200. Stand by. There we go. Okay. And this thing takes forever to like reload. There you go. Okay. I have adjusted it. Bam. So you get the bracelet, which does not have any issues. And then the necklace that is just missing one of those little things. Yeah. And the way it's constructed, you can slide these. I'm not going to pull and mess with it too hard. I feel like that's what happened. They look like they unclip, right? I think they're meant to be unclipped from there. So those would be easy to move down and just make it have two, or take the one off of the bracelet and just have the wire bracelet for that. But you're going to get the set. Why don't you need to lay nice on there. Danny, you really need to learn how to display your jewelry properly. There we go. There we go. Let's make it look sexy. There we go. Now we got a sexy little set right there. Sexy little Monet set. All right. Let me put that over here. Trying to put the ones that still need pictures someplace separate from the ones that already have pictures so I don't get myself in trouble. Okay. All right. Let's see what else I can pull out of the goodie box here. Oh, this is a pretty ring. Pretty ring. This one, I have not tested for silver. You guys want me to test it live? I could do it very quickly right now. It is, let me test the stone. So it's this beautiful, looks like carnelian, big chunky ring. Oh yes, you are carnelian. You are pretty. All right, it's carnelian. Or is it red jasper? Well, it tests beyond the quartz setting. I'm using my Presidium. Let me try it again. Okay. Or maybe not. See, a presidium is not an exact science. Maybe red jasper? Maybe, because it is red. It is more red than orange. Okay, let's go with jasper. Let's go with jasper on it. But it's beautiful. And it does have like some tarnish and patina, which leads me to believe it's silver, but I can test it like right here, right now, because I have my test kit really handy. Yep, I'm going to test it because I do not want to sell something as silver that is not silver. And just know, okay, here's the deal. Here's the deal. If you ever get something from me that is not what I claimed it to be, I 100% will either take it back for a full refund, or maybe you still want it and we refigure the price. So I'm not that person who says all sales are final, because I want you to be happy. Because if you're happy, you're going to come back. If my customers don't come back, then, oh yeah, she's silver. I can't really turn it and show you, but she's silver. I don't know if it's a she. Are you a she? I don't know. Didn't ask. I just assumed. Yeah, I know some carnelian is really, really deep red, but so there we go. It is silver. Now, I think I might not have actually, I didn't list this one yet, which means I didn't bring it over because I wanted to get a size on it too. Where is it? Where is it? Stand by. Where are you? What did I call this one? Yeah, I called it carnelian in the listing. I think I don't know. I'm going to say red stone. That's what we're going to call it. It is a size. It's a size 7.5. Oh, it is signed. Oh, it's signed on the outside. Oh, it's signed holds. Oh, and it says sterling. Stand by. There's some marky marks. Sterling. It's S. Palius, Spain. S. Palius, Spain. That's a game changer. You can see the light shining through a little bit from the back side there. It's, ooh, that's. I did not price it knowing it was at, see how that light comes through there? Like a little translucent. So would that be more, I feel like that'd be more carnelian than jasper. I'm just calling it red stone. Let me update. What did I say it was? I literally just sized it and my brain went, pshoo, what was that? Did I say 7? No. I got fixated on the mark once I put it on here. It's 7 3/4. So I think it's been sized at some point in its life. It probably started out an 8. So 7 3/4, which I will put in the listing. Okay. And it is an S. I'm going to add that just so I know which ring it is. S. Palu, Spain. What did I have my other S. Palu piece priced at? Does anybody remember? I don't remember. Yeah, it's more like a 7 3/4. It's a lot of silver. It is a lot of silver. And unfortunately, the owner did not give me a price suggestion on this one. Okay, we're going to go with it. This might be totally too cheap, but I hope she'll forgive me. I am going to. All right. Normally, Chelsea would be doing this on the back end, pulling the item over. So bear with me. It'll take just one moment for me to pull this bad boy over. Oh, it's not going to pull it over if I don't make it active. Goodness. Sometimes I make myself crazy. Stand by. I am not that good at multitasking these days like I used to be. I used to be a lot better at it. Oh, I have to wait for this crazy software to do its thing. Come on. Do you think it can find it? No, it can't find it because it's too newly listed. Let me try one more time. Talk amongst yourselves. I know you guys are good at that. Oh, it won't bring it over. It won't bring it over. I might just have to put a link in. I'm going to put a link in the chat because it won't pull it over like I want it to. So remember, nobody else is seeing this. Only you guys are seeing this. There you go. I don't know if that went to all the places though. It might have only gone to one. So let me try. Let me do both. You're getting old. Are you talking about me taking too long, or are you just like talking in the chat yourself? Anyway, that is what it looks like. What an outstanding men's ring. I mean, I know women like to wear these big chunky rings too, but it is meant to be a men's ring. Oh, Melissa found one listed for $950. I put it at $250. So snag it while you can. I'll do more research after the show if it's still available and before I get the pictures in there, but it's priced right now. Links in the chat. Grab it if you want it. Okay, this is another really cool piece. Now, the owner of it called it a Galmore. I could not verify that. And it's the watch, something going on with the watch. I'm going to tell you right now, I don't know if the watch will work because I think it had a winder and the winder's missing. So I'll just say that about the watch part. But this is what it looks like. I'm not calling it Galmore because I could not verify that. And it's a Geneva watch on the face there. Or Genevieve. Wait a minute. Is it Geneva? What is that watch? I know there's, see, I went to go turn and Geneve. I don't know what Geneve is. But see how it's a slightly off center there. And it looks like there's a winder missing. But what a great piece regardless. And I feel like the watch also got turned. Like something's wonky about the watch. I'm just going to say that. But look at the depth on the flower. Now, let me see. Let me look closely. I believe it is missing a couple of stones. I think it's missing some stones. Yes, it is. It is missing some stones. So with that in mind, I did price it based on the watch not working. Do I have this one listed? I think I have this one listed. Let me see. Let me see what I did with this one. Let me see where. I don't even remember what I put it at. See, because no pictures were taken yet, so it had not been fully inspected as of yet. I still have some Haskells coming too. I have some nice Haskells. Yeah, I just called it a very old rhinestone flower watch brooch, and I priced it down based on the watch not working. So we do have it at 50, but I tell you what, this is what I say, when you're here live, we do things. I will start this one at 35 if anybody's interested. That does include shipping. So $35. Anybody wants to play in the chat? When these are perfect, they go for big money, but it is not perfect. So let me know if anybody wants to be 35. I'm going to lean over here, take a sip. I just have a thing about eating or drinking on set. When I was doing my show on the Vegas Video Network, we did not eat and drink on set. It's just, I think on like, some late night talk shows, they have a coffee mug and they'll take a sip, but general practices, you don't eat and drink on set. And that's like ingrained in me. So I always just have to get off camera to take a sip. Hi, Darlene Wassman. Did you go over and snag your items? You might have. I'm not saying you did or you didn't, but I just remember your name from last night. I'm peeking real quick. No, I still show that you haven't. Oh, she did. Okay, awesome. Melissa tells me that you absolutely did. So thank you. Thank you for that. All right, anybody? Okay, Gail says 35. Gail's at 35 on the brooch. Anybody else? I'm not going to hold it open for too long. We're at $35. Let me put that on the screen so you guys can see what we're doing. I don't know which chat she's in. So everybody can see that she's in at 35. $2 increments. Let's do $2 increments if anybody wants to be in. Do 37 or better. Oh, needs to update the shipping address. Okay. Yeah, email me. I am shipping everything on Sunday morning. Sunday morning is going to be my shipping day. So also, if you buy anything tonight and you bought something last night, it's going to come in one package. It's going to be all included. All right, Gail, I'm going to sell this to you for 35. Let me go fix that listing real quick. I got to find it. Stand by. This is where it gets tricky. We get tricky. Very old. 35. Okay, Gail, you can use that same link that's on the screen, and it now is priced at 35 for you. I didn't put your name on it just for time's sake, but I did change the price. So the link is still good, takes you to the item, and you can go snag that for $35. Okay, I'm sure we'll get it. I am finally at a point where I'm getting some help with my emails, which has been long overdue for Danny. But I'm excited that I'm going to be up on things. So when, like, it's not going to be days between when you send me an email about something important that I see it. Like, I have some help, and we're organizing it all. So there's like a folder of like, Danny needs to see this and respond versus the thousands of emails that come through on a daily basis. If you guys saw my email, I lay in bed in the morning for an hour just going through my email, and things that I need to respond to, I keep in the inbox. Things I don't need to respond to, I do all this stuff just to keep track of everything. All right, I am going to do. Oh, don't shoot! Cards are trying to not be with their thing. I'm going to do a piece that I think you guys are going to flip over. This one does have pictures. Yeah, I hate that. I hate that doctors get kickbacks on drugs. That is not how it should be. Okay. Look at that stunner. How gorgeous is that? It is amethyst, sterling, and I am told it is Navajo. Is this one marked? I don't see a mark. I'm told it is sterling silver. If it sells, I'm going to test it before it goes out the door. Oh, yeah, it's amethyst. Definitely amethyst. Definitely gorgeous. Stand by. Oh, you know what? I don't know if I brought this one over. I think because it still, no, I have this one. Sorry. I have this one. I did do this one. You don't often see Navajo jewelry with amethyst. I thought that was really unusual and cool. There we go. I did have this one. And it is a size. Yes, size would be important, wouldn't it? 6.5. 6.5. Perfect 6.5. Beautiful size. So there's how it's constructed on the inside there. Come on, camera. If anybody ever hears of a webcam that just cooperates all the time, I don't care what it costs. Let me know. Let me know. I'll buy it. I will buy it in a heartbeat because I am so tired of webcams not focusing. Drives me banana bonkers. Gorgeous, gorgeous piece. And remember, you can split that into 4 payments through Shopify Pay. So just use the Shopify Pay version if you want to purchase something and need to break it up a little bit. Yeah, beautiful amethyst Navajo. Okay. How about some more Haskell? These are gorgeous. Oh, this is such a gorgeous Haskell piece. Stand by. Let me get back to my QR codes over here. All right. You must go on a bust, my fine Haskellness. Didn't I have a white one? Like, what did I do with the white one? Am I going crazy? I used a white one earlier, right? I am going crazy. I am truly going insane. Oh, there it is. I put it up on top of my computer. It's like I'm losing my mind. All right, look at this. How cool is that? I'm pretty sure. Oh, please tell me I brought this one over. Please tell me I did. I had to. Yes. Yes, here it is. They are opal glass beads with that yellow kind of a swirl thing going there. The clasp has a little discoloration. I don't know. I don't know enough about jewelry to know. Does that clean up well? The little green verdigris that starts going on this older jewelry. I feel like it'll clean up. I don't know why it wouldn't clean up. But it is. Let me not do it upside down. Here we go. There she is. Whoa. There she is. So it's got the graduated beads down to the large ones. They are very fiery, opalescent goodness. Let's see. Do they glow? Does she glow? Let's see if she glows. There are elements within it that glow, but they don't glow in the traditional sense of how you would think they would glow, if that makes sense. It's like portions of the beads glow. But beautiful, beautiful piece. And they are glass. I mean, that's glass. Those are glass beads. That wasn't a very good depiction of glass, was it? There you go. I will get better pictures better picture. I will get pictures, not even better. I will just get pictures taken very soon. They are beautiful. Man, you guys are just like having a drug discussion over there. Oops, I better be careful. Like the bots get a little wonky when you say words like that, which is crazy. Medication, medication. Okay. This piece is so tribal Tibetan looking, and this is what's really unusual. So you have that long chain there, and then you have the hook here. So this hook comes up, and you can put this anywhere on this necklace you want, depending what length you want it to be. But very boho with the, oh, is it a belt? Maybe it's a belt. Maybe it's a belt. She called it a necklace, though. She called it a necklace. But you could, it's big enough to be used as a belt. Actually, that would make a beautiful belt, wouldn't it? I like the way you think. All right, so you could use it as a belt, but you could also wear it as a necklace. It's multi-purpose. Oh, now that you say that, though, that could totally be used as a belt. I see it. I see it now. Let me see if I can see it over here in my list of things. Come on, where are you? Oh my goodness. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? You know I listed it. No, I did. Where are you? Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Did I not list it? I know I listed it. Really? Let me look. Let me see something. I swear to you, I listed this. I swear I did. But maybe I didn't. Yeah, I did. And I swear then I brought it over because I brought over every piece that I listed. All right, guys. Sorry to pull you into my little technological drama here. Makes me crazy. I even had a picture for it. I know I had a picture for it too. No, it's not here. Yeah, I know what it's called. It's just not in my back end thing here. Well, it's listed. I promise. Maybe I can go find the listing real quick. Or maybe not. Maybe like, why? Maybe I did something stupid and I overwrote it. Sometimes I do that when I'm like duplicating a listing and making a new one. For some reason, I don't even have it. Okay, well, this will be listed tonight. There you go. Watch for it. Oh, my goodness. Oh, thank you, Madeline. Thank you to everybody who's first time watching live. I'm so glad you found me. Yay. Okay, let me make myself feel better and do another ring that's right in front of me that I know is listed. It's another Navajo. Sterling silver. I did test this one. Your classic kind of feather with the turquoise and coral. Let's pull that one up. There it is. And it is a smaller size. I can tell you that right now. Which I don't know about you, but I like that sometimes because I have small fingers and all the time I go to these live sales and all the rings are like 7s, 8s, 9s, and they don't fit on any of my fingers. This is a 4.5. It's a 4.5. So if you have little wonky donkey fingers like mine, I might have been waiting because of pricing on that last piece, but if you think it's good to go, Melissa, you let me know. So it's a 4.5. Beautiful. You can wear it as a pinky ring. Look how pretty that is. Or you can wear it Let's turn it around this way. You can wear it this way too. Big to small, small to big. Definitely Navajo. Gorgeous, gorgeous ring with a lot of silver on it. And a big chunky turquoise. That I'm going to put back in its baggie so it stays with its description. Okay, what do you guys want to see? We got necklaces, rings, brooches. You tell me. We're hitting the bewitching hour. Your left ring finger used to be 4.5 when you were young and thin. I do that. My fingers are bigger than they used to be. I used to wear 4. When my very first wedding ring was a 4. Okay. Thank you, Melissa. I do have Melissa helping me. We have a little private chat thing, helping with some of the stuff. And I said it last night and I'll say it again. Melissa has been my right-hand helper for many years, as far as when it comes to keeping track of all my inventory. She watches every video and she tracks all my inventory for me and all the things. And she is here giving me some moral support back in our little studio area here, because it's lonely when you're all alone. Yeah, arthritis is, yeah, definitely. How about, I believe this is Haskell, although it is not marked, but it is. Oh, this one might not be listed either. Shoot. There were a few things that I was still trying to research. Let me see. That, or I was going to have some fun with it. Oh, maybe did I list this one? Maybe I did list this one. You guys tell me if you think this is Haskell, because it's got the Haskell pearls. Number one, that is her trademark pearl, right? But look at the chain on this with these little, and this is I don't know what you call those. Yeah, pre-1960 Haskell was not marked. And this just has the look. It has the look. You've got the look. Gorgeous, gorgeous piece that I do believe is a Haskell. It measures 17 inches, which means it is 34 inches is the technical length for it. Let's put you on the black bust. Show the folks how pretty you are. Let me see if I have this one in my little handy dandy QR codes. Do I? Do I? Don't I? Do I? Do I? Yeah, I do. There we go. I did put her in there. Such a groovy piece with all of the elements. And this one's in really good condition. There is no clasp. It's just a long, put over your head, lovely collectible piece. I love these little pieces. These little, I call them whirligigs, little whirligigs going on here, which is very 60s, right? It's such a 60s thing to do, but it could be a little earlier than that. Maybe late 50s. Pretty. That I need to get pictures taken of and get them in there. Okay. All right. I have a bracelet. I have a pretty bracelet. And remember, there's no pictures on these. So you guys are getting first peek, first dibs. If you're watching on the replay, it's going to take me a little bit to get those pictures on there. So you still have an advantage to come over and get this stuff. This one is this gorgeous clamper bracelet. Now, she called it floral, so I called it floral. But the more I look at it, I think it's more abstract. I think it's just a groovy, abstract clamper. I don't know why we have floral in there. Oh, what do we got there? Is that tape schmudge or is that schmudge schmudge? Or it might be a little spot of damage. I think it's a little spot of damage, guys. It looks like a coating is coming off. I don't know. It could be tape though. Oh, wait. Ah, it's coming up. It's tape. It's tape. Stand by. Oh my goodness. It's tape schmudge. It's gone. Hooray. Yay. It's not damage. It was tape schmudge. I love when it ends up being tape schmudge. Here is your clamp part here. I'm going to look close for a mark because I didn't look super close before. I don't see one. Okay. So she was asking 75 on this. I have a little wiggle room if anybody's interested. Yeah, abstract brush strokes. I agree. Do you guys want to play? You want to play at 50? We can play at 50 if anybody's interested. I can go change the price to 50. If not, it's going to stay at 75. Let me know. Susan's making dinner. What are you having, Susan? What are we having? What time should we be there? If anybody watched my video today already, you'll hear there's one little segment where one of the workers at the estate sale was kind of joking around with me because this house was so huge. And I was there for so long. He's like, dinner's at 5. Marion would like it at 50. All right. $5 increments. If anybody else is interested, it would be 55. We're not going to wait too long. If anybody else is interested, you'd have to come in at 55. Otherwise, we're going to call it. You know what? I'm going to start changing it while I'm waiting. I got to pull it up so I can. Oh, how about you spell bracelet right, Danny? Little one-handed wiggly jiggly stuff I'm doing. Okay, going. Sold to Marion Harper. It's Harper, right? Even though there's an S there. I think it's Marion Harper. Thank you so much, Marion. I have already changed that price for you. So you can just go to that link that's already up there. The price will reflect $50 for you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Grilled cheese. You guys are making me hungry. I don't know what Noah's making tonight. I don't know. Could be something good. All right. Hopefully you got that link. I left it up there just for a minute for you. If you need it again, let me know. Oops. I could push buttons. Push buttons. Okay. Buttons are pushed. Oh, this. Okay. Any Sarah Cove fans? I don't even know how I'm going to show you all these pieces because this is crazy. It's a parure, which is a set. Okay. I'm just going to tease you first with the necklace. All right. Can we say groovy? Can we say stunning orange? It is Sarah Coventry, but it gets better. And I'll show you why momentarily. See, aren't those? Why do hairs always show up? There we go. No more hairs. Okay. So that's not all. That's not all. Let me put this up there. Okay, there's the link because somebody's going to want to snag this. Now, you're going to get that necklace. And you're going to get the matching brooch that is open. Don't stab yourself, Danny. There's the Sarah Cove. Oh, but wait. there's more. You're going to get get the pierced earrings right there. And you're going to get the clip-on earrings that match. So what is that? 1, 2, 3, all 4 pieces. Vintage Sarah Cove with this stunner of a necklace. I did not black light check this. Oh, it glows. It glows. I know that doesn't come through on video, but you can tell. You can tell it's glow. This mirror thing. Okay, I can't look at it in the thing, but can you see that? See right where that's glowing? Yeah. It's good stuff. Good vintage Sarah Cove. You get the whole set. And it is adjustable. It's got like this extension chain on here. So if you wanted to wear it a little longer, you could do that. Indeed, indeed. Thank you, Marion. I'm glad you got it. So let me get that all extender chain. Yes. What did I call it? What did I call it? Did I call it something else? You ever do that? Does your brain know what you want to say, but the words that come out of your mouth are like, blah. I did that again in today's video. I caught myself. I called napkin rings coasters, but I caught myself while the camera was still on, and I corrected it. Otherwise, I would have gotten 1,000 comments about napkin rings, Danny, not coasters, because it happens all the time. I think we're going to have to do a part 2 of this sale because I still have a ton of items. Let me find a finale piece. Let me find a really cool finale piece. Oh, I know. I know what piece. Because I want to give you another first chance at before it gets pictures. Okay, who loves torques? First of all my torque loving people. Oh, this piece is so cool. So cool. This is another one I'm going to test for silver. Are you ready? Are you ready for it? Look at that. It's on an articulated torque, meaning it's got some moving pieces. See? Boop, boop. It does have a little bend right here, but that doesn't hurt it at all. Look at the workmanship in this piece. Absolutely gorgeous. It is spectacular. Who wants to battle on this one? Who wants to battle? Let's see if I have enough interest in it to do a fun battle. Let me test it for silver real quick while we're sitting here. Got my little silver kit right here. All right. Pretty sure it's silver, but we are gonna double, triple check that. All right, here's the juice. And moment of truth. Yes, bright, shiny through the acid silver. Yes, 'tis silver. Had a feeling. But if I have enough, I don't even know what to price this. This is why I was going to just do make offer on it. I don't even know where to start it. Maybe you guys tell me. Where do we start it? Where do we go with it? I don't know. Did I show you the back? Here's the back. Yeah, that's turquoise. That's for sure turquoise. Beautiful turquoise. Okay, let's do some focus. My face isn't in their camera, so you should be focusing just fine on this. Come on, give a girl a break. Let them see the beauty of this turquoise with the black matrix going through it. I can do a little research and figure out the exact mine this comes from. Ooh, Jill says 75. I don't know that I can do that because remember, it's a consigned piece. Yeah, I was thinking like 200. And I will probably list it at 400. But I'll let you guys play at 200. Gail, no. Are you at 200, Gail? I'm not sure what you're saying there. Was somebody at 200? Anybody want to play at 200? If it was just mine, I could do that, but this is a consigner piece. Okay, Gail says 200. Gail is at $200. $5 increments. Looking for 205. It is groovy. While you are doing that, I am going to get it ready to adjust that price. I forget what I called it. What did I call this one? What did I call it? I think I called it Native American. Yes, choker style. Yes, that's what I called it. Yeah. I had it ready to go at 400. Oh, you're not bidding. Okay. Well, you got to be careful there. I'm going to take your bid. Honestly, guys, I have it set to be listed at $400. If anybody's interested, Gail is not bidding for me. Gail, you confuse me sometimes. All right. We are going to go ahead and list this one at $400. Now, here's the thing. If you are watching the replay and you see this piece and you want to make me an offer somewhere between $200 and $400, send it to me. I will consider it. Yep. I get it. I totally get it. Yeah, I can't give it away. I can't do that. That would not be fair to the consigner. So that piece is going to get some pictures and get listed. But isn't that a stunner? Absolute stunner. There's more things over there. I think I'm going to do a part 2. I don't know when part 2 is going to happen, but part 2 will happen because I still have a box full and I want to get all of this sold for her. And I am doing my own thing on Whatnot tomorrow. I didn't wait. I have a special link for that. Stand by. I put it under my video today. Let me go grab it real quick and get you the link. Because it's a special link. It's a link that lets Whatnot know you care, as it were. One moment. And hopefully this link works. Sometimes the link works and sometimes it doesn't. Okay. I think I got it. This is going to happen tomorrow at 2 p.m. Pacific time. 2 p.m. Pacific time seems to be a good time for a lot of people to be there. And it's not going to be this jewelry. It will be my clearance jewelry. It'll be a mix of necklaces, bracelets, vintage, There will be some silver. I mean, and Whatnot is an auction site. So everything starts at $2. Sometimes I start stuff at $1, but usually I started at $2 and it sells for what it sells for. And then I do giveaways and all kinds of fun stuff like that. So I hope my jewelry lovers will come over there with me. And because I don't have Chelsea here, I can't do the traditional little buyer's appreciation giveaway. So I have to figure that out because I do appreciate each and every one of you being here. So I'm probably going to put names in a hat and pull out like 3 winners and include something extra special in your package because I appreciate you guys so, so, so much. Watch for more of the jewelry to get listed with pictures, and always feel free to send me an offer, on things in my shop. I am in the business to sell things. I'm not in the business to hold on to it forever. I had to make a painful decision last week. You guys remember the beautiful Murano Summer Stowe vase I got at the Joel Bergman estate, and I wanted to keep it. I put $2,500 on it. I had somebody make me an offer on eBay, and I countered, and then they countered, and then I was like, no, I am not selling this for less than $2,000. I'm not. I'll keep it for $2,000. I thought I was going to get to enjoy it for a while longer, but no, they came back and offered me $2,000, and I had to sell it. It was like, I'm so grateful. I'm so, so grateful for this. And don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining. But when it hurts a little bit, when you wanted something to stick around for a while, and it's like, But I did make a video of packing that up. And that will be in my Niche Nation members only section for a while anyway. And then I sold 2 Hager vases that I have to get packaged up. They have to go in the same box, and that's going to be fun too. Yeah. So that's happening. But, this is getting listed here. I'm going to take it off and show it to you closer. This is an Art Deco stunner. Let's see if I can get it off my neck. Here we go. Yeah. Art Deco, Marcasite. That one's getting listed too. This will be up soon. I kind of love it though. If it was blue, it wouldn't be going anywhere. I'd be buying it. But thank you everybody for being here. Thank you again, Melissa, for keeping me company on the back end and helping me keep track of what's happening over in the chat. Let me remove that for now. Our schedule's a little wonky this week because of the Boss Reseller Remix. Chelsea will not have a show tomorrow because she's on her way here to Vegas. And then we're going to be in mad scramble mode, setting up our tables at the event. But I think we're going to go live next week. I don't know when that's going to happen. So make sure that you are signed up for our text messaging, which is just, if you do it to Danny, I'm going to be part of the live. So Danny, 929-566-4243, and you will get a text message when we go live. That'll send you right there. And because I don't know if it's going to be during the event, after the event, like what's going to happen. But there's going to be some shenanigans this week. That I can tell you. I can tell you that. All right, everyone. With that, as I like to say over on my channel, go be profitable and make it fun. And what we say here on NSN is go find your joy. All right, everybody. Good night. And let me see if I can figure out how to press the right buttons.